Hello my dear friends, in today's video I'll show you how you can create this modern animated title slide in PowerPoint. You will learn how you can create this beautiful gradient fill title slide, how to create that frosted subtitle button, and how to create those wavy glowing lines at the bottom. And for my PowerPoint animation mastery students, I'll upload an extended lesson where I'll show you how you can create those looping waves at the bottom as well. So if you're interested in more in-depth animation lesson, then check it out on pptskill.com, Chapter 7 Animated Illustrations. And now let's jump into the tutorial. Okay, my dear friends, and now let me show you how you can create this beautiful modern title slide as well. So let's jump into this empty fresh blank new slide and let's go to format background and let's choose a solid black fill. That's beautiful. And now let's add this nice looking gradient fill title slide. Okay, so for that, let's go to insert, let's go to text box, let's click once. Now for the font, I'm using Unbounded, link is in the video description. It's a free Google font. For the size, for the font size, let's go with 96. Text is centered aligned, white text. And now we can type in anything that we wish. Let's make sure the text is white. Okay. Your slide, that's beautiful. Now we can center align this text box on the slide just like that. And now we can adjust the letter spacing so that, these letters are closer together. So we can go into font. Let's go to character spacing. And let's go with condensed 3 points, just like that. And let's say we'd like to have, 2 lines of text, so we can adjust the paragraph spacing as well. So let's bring these lines of text closer together, and for that, let's go to paragraph. And for the line spacing, let's go, for example, with multiple 0.9. Let's see how that looks like. I think we can go with a 0.8 as well. Looking beautiful. But for now, let's actually keep our title slide at a single line. Once again, let's make sure everything is beautiful and center aligned. And now let's add that beautiful gradient fill to this title slide. So for that, let's jump into format shape. Let's go to text options, text fill. Let's go with gradient fill. And as you can see, the gradient fill is already applied. So basically on the left, we have this white color stop. Let's move it to position 50%, just like that. And on the right, we have this blue color stop. Let me show the exact hex code. Here it is, 0066FF. That's looking beautiful, my friends. Okay, so the title is ready. And next, let me show how we can create this delicious looking pill button. Okay. So let's go to insert shapes. Let's choose this rounded rectangle. Let's grab that yellow handle. Let's make sure this button is fully rounded. Now let's double click inside. Well, actually first we can set the font to unbounded. Font size 14, center aligned. That's nice. And let's just type in, for example, awesome subtitle. Okay. Now let's jump into the format shape options in the text options and let's do a couple of adjustments. So first of all, let's make sure that the text, that the button resizes, based on the text, and let's uncheck wrap text inside shape. This way we'll get this, single line of text. That's nice. And additionally, I'd like to add more space on the left and on the right and on the top and on the bottom. And for that, we can use margins. Okay. So for the left margin, let's use 0.4. Let's use the same for the right margin, 0.4. Now for the top, 0.2, and for the bottom, 0.2 as well. Looking good. And now let me actually remove the line itself. We don't need any line, but let's add a gradient fill to this guy. So now on the left side, let's use blue, and on the right, let's use green. Let me show the hex code of the green color. Here it is, 00FF99. Okay. And let's move the blue color stop to position 70. That's nice. And now let's add that frosty effect to this button, and we can achieve that with a shadow. So let's go to shadow options. Let's choose this actually inside shadow. Okay, this one, this preset. And for the color, let's use white. Okay, no transparency. And for the blur, of course, you can choose any amount, but I'm going with 15. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is how it looks like. That's beautiful. And now we can actually turn on the slide guides so that we can see where's the center and middle of the slide. And I think we can move our slide title slightly upwards, just like that. And let's move this beautiful button somewhere over here. That's looking beautiful. Okay, my friends. And now let me show you how we can create these wavy lines. So of course, we could use PowerPoint tools such as this one. It's called Curve. So we could draw something like this. It's possible, but it's not very precise. So for that reason, we can use this free software called Affinity by Canva. I'll leave a link in the video description as well. You can install it in your computer. So now let's just basically open up a new file. Let's go with Full HD preset. Okay, here it is. That's nice. And now let's turn on the rulers. Let's just hit Control R so that, we have these rulers. And now we can just drag down a couple of guides just like that. Okay, and now in between these guides will be, drawing that curved line that we need. And for that, we can use the pen tool. So let's just click on P to access the pen tool. Let's make sure that the snapping is enabled. And now let's just start from this top left corner and let's click once. Now let's just click somewhere over here. As you can see, we snap at this bottom guide, so that's nice. So click the second time. Now 3, number 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. And we can hit escape, just escape. And now we basically have 7 points, but as you can see, they're not very nicely distributed horizontally. So for that, we can just use the node tool, hold down the shift key, and yeah, and let's make sure that all of these little nodes are selected. As you can see, they're blue. So let's make sure we hold down the shift key and select them all. Okay, once again, just like that. And now we can go into alignment options, and over here, we can distribute them horizontally. Click on this, and skadoosh, as you can see, all of the points are nicely positioned. Once again, let's make sure all of them are selected. And now let's just go into this option and let's click on smooth, convert to smooth points. And skadoosh, this way we get these nice looking curve. And by the way, we can select these points on the edges and we can delete them. We don't need them. Actually, we need only this part. That's nice. Now let's stretch this guy so that it covers the full width of this canvas. That's beautiful. We can increase the line width. So let's go with something thicker, and we can as well change the line color for now to something else. Okay, that's good for now. And now we can actually just select the shape, hit Control C to copy, and let's get back to PowerPoint. And let's hit Control V to paste. That's beautiful. Let's click on this button, convert to shape, so that, we can basically modify this shape inside of PowerPoint. Let's bring it over here. All right. And now one more thing to make sure that this curved line precisely, covers the full width of the slide. I like to use this number 960 points for the width, because the default width of the slide, the PowerPoint slide, is 960 points. So we can insert that for the width of this line and hit enter. It will be converted into centimeters or inches. And now this curved line has the precise width of the slide. That's beautiful. And as you can see, we have 3 lines of different widths and some glowing nice effects. So let me show you how we can do that. Let me actually open up my notes where I have a couple of settings saved, to help us out. So let's right click on this line to open up format shape. And first of all, let's turn this first line into blue color. So once again, here is that nice blue color. And for this blue one, I'm using a line width of 30 points. So let's go with 30 points. That's good. And next, let's add a shadow. Okay, so this time we're going to use this outer shadow. No transparency, size 100%. And for the blur, as you can see, we're going to use 70. So let's go with 70. Looking good. Let's make sure that the shadow color is blue. And now additionally, we'll add some glow. So let's make sure that for the glow, we're using the same blue color. And now for the glow size, let's go with 150 and 85% transparency. So let's check it out. Let's see what kind of effect we'll get. And this is how it looks like. That's beautiful. Okay, so now to create the rest of the lines, we can just select this first line and let's hold down and Control and Shift keys. Let's do that again. Control Shift keys to drag a copy downwards, just like that. Okay, and now let's turn this guy to green. So let's change the line color to green. Let's go to shadow color. It's going to be green as well. The same settings for the shadow. Now for the glow, let's go with green, but this time let's reduce the glow size to 50 points, okay, so that it is not so intense for the green. And of course, let me change the width of this green line. Let's make it thinner. It's going to be 15 points, just like that, okay? And we can move this guy somewhere over here and squish it down a bit, just like that. Looking beautiful. And now the last line, the white line. Let's make it white. And I think for this guy, we'll have to use width of 5 points. Okay. That's nice. And now for the shadow, let's go with white. Okay. And for the glow, let's go with white as well. But for the glow amount, let's use only 15 points because, you know, white color is already pretty intense. So doesn't need a lot of glow. And yeah, I think we're pretty much finished with all of the lines. And now let's add a couple of animations. So this was the original slide. By the way, we can grab the logo from the first slide, paste it over here. Yeah, so it's pretty much the same. So now we can add a couple of animations. So for these two guys, by the way, let's open up the animation pane so that we can see what's going on. So for these two guys, let's select them both and we can add a simple fade animation. Let's go with duration of, for example, 2 seconds or 1 second. And for this, rounded rectangle, we can add a delay of half a second, just like that. And it looks like this. That's nice. And now we can select all of these 3 curved lines while holding down the Shift key. And let's add a flying animation to all of these guys. Animation duration 2 seconds. Okay, starts with previous. No delay, so 0 seconds. And now let's jump into the effect options and let's choose smooth end. So this is how all of the animations look like. That's super awesome. Let's check it out on the full screen. So first of all, we have our beautiful slide title, then this frosted subtitle, and these modern glowing lines at the bottom. And next, if you'd like to learn how you could turn those wavy lines into these kind of looping waves at the bottom of the slide, then check out the extended lesson on pptskill.com. I'll add this lesson to Chapter 7, Animated Illustrations. So my dear friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.